folks, Comic Book Man here with your Shipshape update for the 11th of April 2018. It is our 1238th week of altering your reality. And when you come to the store at 7 a.m. this new Comic Wednesday, that's right, 7 a.m., we will have 279 brand new and returning items up on the rack and ready to go for your shopping pleasure and convenience. Of those 279, 175 are going to be brand new comics. That's right, 175 new comics coming in this week, and every single one of them will be 15% off all week long. That means that you'll save $108.82 if you bought them all, which you won't do, but you will save 15% off. So whatever your piece of the pie is, that's yours. All you got to do is come in and claim it. Also, of those 175 first issues, there will be 14 first issues, and as always, we have a first day sale. On the first day, first issues come out here at Alternate Reality, which means they're all 25% off for that day while supplies last, and that would save you $14.46 if you bought them all. Now, let's get to the kids' books for this week. There's 21 new and returning all ages items coming in this week, and only one of them is our kids' book of the week, and that for this week is Sonic the Hedgehog number 2. Number 1 was the book of the week for last week. 2 is the book of the week for this week. This is a weekly series for the first 4 issues. And what we usually do around here is when there's a weekly series and it's a new kids book, we'll usually feature that as the kids book of the week, each issue for the month. When Star Wars Adventures did their female girl-centered titles a couple of months back, we featured those for the month. And this we're going to feature for the month as well for this month because it's Sonic the Hedgehog, and they're shipping the first 4 issues weekly. This is $3.99 cover price, $2.99 all week long. Don't miss out. Sonic, 25% off all week long. Now for the top 10 list. As always with the top 10, we start at the bottom and we work our way up to the top. And number 10 for this week is Doctor Strange number 388, Bleeding Neon Part 3. This is a Damnation tie-in, and there's a special guest star at the end of this issue which rescues Stephen from hell, and you will not believe who it is, and you know who it is, but you will not believe who it is. This book comes with 2 variant covers, the regular standard cover and a Venom cover. That's right, Venom is the variant character of the month. And what does it say? 30th anniversary. It's because it's Venom's 30th anniversary. See? It says it right there. Venom's 30th anniversary. So he's got the variant for this month, and he shows up a couple more times in the top 10. Stop on down, pick him up. Coming in at number 9 is the all-new X-Men. See, look, it says all new right up there. The all new. All new. This is Cry Havoc Part 3, the new X-Men Blue Team. It's the last chapter of the story arc, and it comes with 2 variant covers, the standard cover and the Venom cover. And, of course, this being an anniversary, it is $4.99, not the standard $3.99, but it's 15% off, so stop on down for that. Coming in at number 8 is our book of the week. That's right, number 8 is the book of the week, and it is Exiles number 1. This will be 25% off all week long here at the store. It comes with 3 variant covers, standard cover, character cover, and, of course, this cover. I forget what they're designating this as being, but the logo in the middle cover. Nick Fury brings Blink and a new multiversal team together. If you know Exiles, that's what they do, jump around from reality to reality, and that's what they're going to do in this. A new multiversal team together to fight, of all people, Kang the Conqueror. And I don't know if you've noticed or not, but over in the Marvel Comics, and in the DCs too, they've been sort of cross-pollinating Marvel and DC with each other. DC's been mentioning Marvel stuff, and Marvel's been mentioning DC stuff. There's some DC references in here, too, and I'm not going to tell you what they are, but there are some DC references in here. This, like I said, 25% off all week long. The covers while supplies last. Plenty of the standard book. Stop on down and pick them up. Detective Comics number 978 is our number 7 for the week. This is Batman Eternal Part 3. Batwoman, Omax. Tim has a startling transformation at the end of this, and there is no Superman in this series, even though he's on this cover. There's no Superman in this issue at all, but he's on the cover, so there you go. Tim has a startling transformation at the end of this. It has something to do with the Omax. You'll see when you pick it up. It comes with 2 variant covers, this one and the family cover. Both of them will be 15% off all week long. Number 6 is Oblivion Song, number 2 by Kirkman and Del Felici. More about the monsters of Oblivion, including one that looks like a tick that would be on Godzilla's back. But this will be 15% off all week long. Oh, we got number 5, X-Men Red number 3, Rising Storm number 3. Cassandra Nova finally gets to the X-Mansion while the Sentinels are in India and Rednecks are in Louisiana. Oh my God, whatever will happen. Comes with 3 variant covers, standard cover, big head cover, and Venom cover. All 3 of these will be here on Wednesday. All 3 of these will be 15% off all week long while supplies last. Thanos, number 18, is our number 4 for the week. It is the last issue of this series. It is Thanos Wins the End. Death has Thanos make the ultimate sacrifice. What could it possibly be? I don't know. Here's a hint. Her name is Death. Don't worry about Thanos. He's coming back in yet another series after this. But this is the end of the Thanos Wins storyline, and so they're wrapping up the series itself with this. They'll relaunch it with a new number 1. Comes with 2 covers, standard cover and the Venom cover. Both of those will be here, 15% off all week long. Number 3 is Captain America number 700, wraps up the Out of Time storyline. Plus, there's a Kirby Captain America story in this back of this thing. That's right, a Kirby Captain America story, which Mark Waid writes. Go figure. Mark Waid writes it. Stan Lee has a hand in it too, but Mark Waid is credited as the writer on the thing. And it looks very familiar. I think what Waid did was he rewrote the word balloons. But it comes with 2 variant covers. This and the Venom cover. Oh, isn't that cute? Venom likes babies. Oh, isn't that nice? This will be 40% or 25 or 15% off all week long. And it's got a $5.99 cover price, but it'll be 15% off all week long. Number 2. Avengers number 688, No Surrender Part 14. Grandmaster Prime fights the Immortal Hulk and Quicksilver becomes a Flash. Oh my God, can you stand it? Yeah, you can. Flash pulls a Crisis on Infinite Earths on this thing, or I should say Quicksilver pulls a Crisis on Infinite Earths on this thing, and you know what that is if you know your DC lore at all. He also gets his speed souped up through some shenanigans, which allows him to do that. But it comes with 2 variant covers, standard cover and the variant cover, and both of those will be 15% off all week long. And finally, our number 1 book for the week, Immortal Men number 1 from DC, The End of Forever Part 1. Jim Lee and many other folks work on this book, but Jim Lee is the principal artist on this book. This, of course, spins out of Dark Knight Metal. It brings together the Immortal Men. It's too complicated to get into. Let's just say it spins out of Metal. If you read Metal, you'll like this. If you didn't read Metal, you probably won't. Most everybody read Metal, so you might want to pick up the first issue. It also has that goofy gatefold cover thing in the middle of it. So, there you go. You can rip it out and put it on your wall or whatever. And that's it for the top 10. Sales. We have got a couple of sales this week. Hero of the Month is still going on. It's all month long. Netflix Marvel characters are all 25% off their trade paperbacks. Daredevil, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, and Danny Rand Iron Fist, 25% off all week long. Super Sunday deals this week is April the 15th. It's DC sale. All of my DC comics that are $3.99 or less will be dollar date. $3.99 or $4. $4 or less. Be dollar date on Sunday. Current issues and back issues, of course, not this week's new stuff. And also 25% off all DC trades. That's Sunday only. That's why it's called a Super Sunday sale. And also, check out the Alternate Reality podcast, The Alternate Reality. Episode 69 was posted just the other day. It's an all-news update for early April 2018. We talk about all sorts of wrestling, media, and comic book news for the course of the hour. And as I remember it, never mind. I was trying to think of who the Rorschach test was, but it's not coming to me. And be sure to check out the store's website where you can get links to the podcast, as well as links to this, as well as more information about shipping, JR's reviews, Vito Carli's reviews, Bo's news, and so much more. It's at myalternatereality.com, and that's it. Until next time, this is Comic Book Man saying spring is right around the corner. Swear to God, it's right around the corner. It's warming up even right now. Until next time, bye!